Hi guys, sorry for not posting for a long time, but here's the long-awaited video about soldering. Today I'll be soldering brown switches into my K28, and I'll also replace the switches of the rack Tandis. What you will need are keycap pullers, brush for cleaning, switch pullers, a screwdriver set, a desoldering pump, a soldering iron, and solder. Also, you will need a place where you can leave your soldering iron safely, and flux. Since I will be switching the switches of my K28 and my rack Tandis, firstly I have to remove the keycaps and the switches from the Tandis. I'm also going to clean the keyboard since it's already exposed. Next, I'll remove the keycaps and the casing of my K28. Okay, now that I have access to the PCB of the K28, I can start desoldering the old switches. What you'll want to do is to contact your soldering iron onto the old solder of the old switch, and once it starts melting, you want to immediately use your desoldering pump to remove the old solder from the PCB. It's important to note that you shouldn't keep contact with the old solder for too long, or to have direct contact with the PCB for too long, since you might burn out the PCB, which will destroy your entire keyboard. Since I have access to the stabilizers, I might as well check if they're straight to reduce noise. I'll also add some tape to dampen the impact of the stabilizers.
There's something missing from my bed. I'm staring at the ceiling, can't remember what I said. Let me whisper in your ear. I'm sitting here alone, but I wish that you were here. I'm feeling like I messed up and I'm sorry.
Next, I need to get the new switches, aka the brown switches, and place them onto the top plate, and align them with the PCB. Now we get into soldering. As you can see here, I was struggling a bit when I was trying to solder the new switches in. This is because I didn't use flux, and flux is a really important tool in soldering which helps the solder feed into the contact points, which is why when I started using flux, everything was much easier to do. So in soldering, you just want to feed the solder into the iron while the iron is very close to the pin. This is so that the solder will just flow onto the pin and the contact point. Once everything is connected with enough solder, then you can go to another switch. The thing with soldering is that it's just feeding the solder into the iron or the contact point, and the more you do it, the easier it gets. Once you're done soldering, just connect the wire to the PCB, screw back the casing, and place back the keycaps, and you're done.
There's something missing from my bed. I'm staring at the ceiling with my message left unread. I really wish that you were here. Whenever we talk, it's like my problems disappear. I wanna make this work and I'm so sorry.
Here's a quick sound test to have a taste on what it would sound like. And yes, I put back the rack Tandis, and here's a quick sound test as well. So yeah, that's all there is to soldering. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I will try to post more content, but I am still a student, so I hope you understand the delays. I will be doing another keyboard soon, but it will just be a quick review since I won't mod it. So, thanks for watching.